Welcome to another hip hop breakdown. This is my intermediate class, and let's get right to it. All right, that was good. Okay, first of all, I want to thank Erickson, Erickson, also Alyssa. So thank you guys for being a part of this video for now. All right, to get into it, here's the breakdown. I'm actually going to show you the breakdown, and this is with Fanny. So here's Fanny. Thank you, Fanny. We're going to break this down. First thing we're going to do is show you the first 8 count halftime. Okay, let's take a look. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, so breaking this down, what are we doing? We're basically leaning forward. So looking at it slowly, if you just think of the movement like you're taking a bow, like you're saying thank you. Watch, the hip goes back, okay? Right there. Actually, I'm sitting, I'm doing low. So in the class, first thing we're doing is you're bowing, okay? But in this choreography, we're mixing it. We're also adding the height, the low and the high, okay? Let me show you, fast forward to the high. High levels right here. So I'm standing straight up. I'm bending forward, okay? Imagine my chest going forward, my hip going back. That's what I'm doing, okay? But right on the one, as I'm doing that, notice my knees bent. I'm low, okay? I'm sitting back. That's my 1. And come up, and see how my chest is leaning back, hip is forward. 1 and 2. So I'm just rocking forward, chest is going forward, but hip is going back. Hip is going back, okay? And what we're doing is we're going low, high, then low, low, okay? Watch this. If you just watch the height, starting over. Low and high, and low, low. Then high, low, high, high. Okay? So you're doing 2 things. First thing, you're bowing, okay? And it's on the beat. You're going 1 and 2 and. So on the end, you're coming back. I'm talking about the chest. Chest is going back. However, the hip is going forward at the same time. Second thing you're noticing is the first, on the 1 count, you're doing low, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, up. Okay, so there's 2 things going on at the same time. If you have that, try it. This is what it looks like, tempo. Here we go. That's it. It was kind of fast, but Fanny and I did a pretty good job doing it, okay? So, moving forward very quickly. All right, here is the second 8 count. Okay, so notice we still have that bowing action, okay? Watch this action right here. Watch the hip go back and chest go forward the same on the 1. 1. But now, not only are we just doing that, but we're also lifting up our right knee. Okay, that's my 1. 1 and. Here's the 1. On the end, the foot comes down. And. Not only does the foot come down, but the chest goes back up, hip goes forward at the same time. Okay, 1 and. On the 2, I'm pivoting from the heel. Just watch the heel. See, the heel comes out, alright? So the pivot is on the heel. Fanny kind of did something different right here. She did a heel toe. Notice her heel toe. So it should be just both heels. Okay, heel. And I'm also leaning. I'm not just leaning forward this time. I'm leaning at an angle. Okay, so for me, I was leaning at a, if you're looking at a clock, I'm leaning at a 45-degree angle to the right, which is like a 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock angle. That's my 2. Okay, one more time. So I just finished. Here's my 1 and 2. Okay, notice on the 2 I'm leaning. There wasn't as much of a lean. For Fanny, it was more of her head just moving. but her body, you can see that her body is trying to lean, but it wasn't as much. See what I'm saying? 2 and. On the and, I'm coming straight back up. So the and is like kind of like our neutral position. Okay. The 3 is going to be the opposite leg. 3 and 4. This time Fanny did a good job just pivoting on the heel. Okay, pivot on the heel, and I'm leaning towards my left side. And that would be, if you're looking at a clock, it would be more like a 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock angle. Okay? 3 and 4 and. Let's rewind that one more time. Watch it slow-mo. 1 and 2, right? 2 and 3 and 4 and. So I really suggest just breaking it down, just doing this 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Just get this, because when we did it in class, we drilled this for a couple of minutes, not a couple, maybe like 5 to 10 minutes before we move on forward. Okay, so if you're practicing at home, just do this. This is a video breakdown, which means I'm gonna assume that you're gonna rewind it and watch it. Do this over and over again before we move to the next section. If you're ready for the next section, here we go. I'm gonna do the 5, 6, 7, 8. 5 and 6 and. So 5 and 6, I'm just going to do right leg, left leg. Goes right into it. Okay? And 7 and 8, let's watch the 7 and 8. 7 and 8 and. So immediately, leg, shift. Okay? So let's watch that one more time, slow, or with a count. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and. All right, good. So if you're ready, watch this next section. We're going to try to do it just tempo and just this 8 count. 1 8 count doing this tempo. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's quite fast. If I were you, before moving on to the next one, if you don't have it, just rewind back to that part and watch it a few more times and try to do a tempo. If this is too fast, pick a slower song, okay? Or even don't use any song and just use your own tempo. Now let's move forward. Here's the next 8 count. We're gonna do a halftime. 7 and slow. 1 All right, so in this section, we really try to train how to pivot off your heel and toe, okay? So the first move, we're just pivoting off the heel. Watch the 1 and 2 and. 1 and 2 and. That's it. Single leg, right? It should be a little bit easier than the previous version, which we're pivoting both legs at the same time. Now it's just single. We're going to right leg first and then left leg. Now, as far as the arms, watch the arms. It's almost look like I'm poking, okay? It's a poking action. I'm poking to the right and then I'm poking to the left as I pivot out. Watch that one more time. One and 2 and. Okay, that's good. Now 3 and 4 and. It's almost like a twist. If you ever done any twisting action, it's like twisting. So I'm pivoting off. Watch my right. Watch this right foot right there. Okay. 3 and 4 and. So I'm pivoting out on the end. On the last end, I'm coming back. Let's watch that one more time. So here's my 1 and 2 and. Here we go. So I'm gonna go slow-mo, frame by frame. 3 and 4. You see how this toe is going out? Okay, toe out, heel out, toe out, and then the toe comes back in. This is 4 and. Okay, on that end, I bring the whole leg back to my neutral position, my center position right here, where the legs are closer together. All right. So instead of leaving my right foot further away, we'll have a big gap on the 4 and. I bring it back in. Okay. Watch the other side. 5 and 6 and. So on the 5 and 6 end, I'm gonna go left, right, and then watch the left goes out. Okay. Goes 6 and 7 N. Okay, I come back in a 7 N. I come back. Okay? Let's watch that. One more time, tempo. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6 and 7 and 8 and. Now notice one of the things I didn't mention earlier is the hip. I'm staying down. Okay, so when I first start this, I'm standing pretty straight up, Then right when I pivot out, I'm hunching down. Notice my body. 1, immediately you see my head drop, shoulders kind of lean forward, hip drop. 1 and on the N I come back up. 2 and. Okay, so down up, then down up. Watch the 3 and 4 and I stay down. 3 and 4 and then I come back up, right? So the 3 and 4 and I'm saying down, 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 then come up. 3 and 4 and. 5 and, so it's down up. 6 and I come down up. 7 and 8, that's down, and then N, and I come back up. Okay? Okay, if we're ready, let's try it. Tempo, let's try it quick. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Okay. On this one I stopped on 8, but I should have stopped on 8 and. On 8 and. Then it transition easier to the next move. Okay? So again, drill this one over and over again before moving on to the next part. Here we go. Here's the next section. Let's take it slow real quick. 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, that's a good breakdown. Let's do it even slower, frame by frame. Okay? So on the one, we're bringing our left leg. We're bringing this left leg here to the right. We're bringing it, and we're pivoting, starting with the heel. Watch the heel. 1. Here's 1, right? So the heel comes in first. 1 and 2 and, right? 1 and 2 and 3 and. So I'm going all the way, 1 and 2 and 3 and. Right on the 4, I'm picking up the heel. Heel comes off the ground, so the knee comes off. Okay? Rewind that one more time. Let's go slow so you can watch this real quick. Here we go. So we have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, perfect. Fanny did it perfect as well. 4 and I drop it down on 4 and 5. Right on the 5, I'm pivoting both heels out. Fanny did a real good job. This is a good angle as you show the heels to come out. Okay, 5 and 5 and. Okay, right on the 6, I'm hopping forward. Okay, 6. So this is my left foot step forward. 6 and that little tap is the N and 7 and 8. A little, it looks like a pot of beret, but it's a back forward, back forward. Okay, watch that one more time slow. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Okay, so that's that last 8 count. Let's take a look what it looks like. Tempo, just the last 8 count. Here we go. Woo, that was kind of fast. All right. So if you got all that stuff, put it all together. And let's take a look what it looks like with Erickson, myself, and Alyssa. Let's take a look. That was pretty fast. However, again, this was my intermediate class at Mission College, so this is a fun one. It's fast. However, I think everybody could still do it. All right. So even if you're a beginner, give it a try. You know, get your body used to this speed. Okay, so thanks for checking us out right here. If you like it, hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe and share it. All right, and then I'll see you in the next video.